What? What's happening? Stone Cologne 316 here. What? What's happening, guys? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. Really quick, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm just at 599 subscribers, so put me over that 600 and we'll have a good day. What? Anywho, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I feel like I haven't done a video in a while. I didn't do one on Friday, so apologies on that. It was a hard off week, but I made a community post, so check that out. Today, scent of the day, I'm wearing, I didn't know what I wanted to wear. I got Zaharoff Precious Treasure coming in today, which is probably going to be my favorite release of the year. But I just figured let me take my mind off of it and wear something that I really like that I haven't worn in a couple weeks. But Maison Cedar Boise, tried and true, man. This one is always a good dumb reach. It's kind of got that Aventus vibe in the opening, but it does its own thing. It gets very smoky, woody after the fruits kind of calm down. It gets a little smoky. Really, really good stuff. Just like a fruit basket, like it's just a lot of black currant, a lot of fruity notes, lemon. There's some leather at the bottom here that I can kind of get with the woods. It's really good stuff. So yeah, I'm wearing that today. Cedar Boise from Mansera. Everybody knows what this is. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Get your nose on it. Safe blind buy. If there's a niche safe blind buy, this one's it. So Cedar Boise. Today I wanted to go over, I'm going to do 15 of my favorite cheapy pickups. I'm going to wait till Precious Treasure comes in to do my best pickups of the year in its like entirety. But I wanted to do my cheapy pickups. Some of these I found in the Rackstore. Some of these I bought on discounters. Yeah, some of these I've covered before. Some of them I might not have, but I got 15. It was hard to pick just 10, so I did 15 just to kind of make it, a little more content. So without further ado, let's get into it. My top 15 favorite cheapy pickups of 2024. Let's do it. First up, from Kenneth Cole, it's Kenneth Cole For Him. It doesn't show the For Him on here, so it's just nice slick bottle. I think I got this for like 12, 13 bucks. It's got that like it's kind of got a early 2000s, late 90s kind of cologne type of smell. Citruses, mineral notes. It's a little salty, little ginger, jasmine, white amber, and woods. Very, very safe, office friendly. A nice solid freshie. It gets about 4 to 6 hours. Finding it at Burlington for like 12 or 13 bucks. Some really good stuff. Apparently, there's a line of this, and you layer it. You're supposed to layer all the other ones with this one. So I haven't seen any of the other ones. I forgot what they're Energize and something else. I don't know, but solid pickup this year. I got this probably February this year. So good stuff. Kenneth Cole For Him. If you want something just fresh, it is kind of a dumb reach. Out the shower, gym fragrance, a little salty. It's got a sea salt note. It's good stuff. It's got a little bit of a sweetness. Kenneth Cole For Him. Check that one out. Safe blind by Burlington. This one, I fell in love with. I wasn't expecting much out of this one when I bought this. This was a Ross Dress for Less. I think it was like 22 bucks. I was always passing it up, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't like the Hugo line, the Hugo Man line, technically the one with the canteen bottles, but now they rebottle them into like the cocktail shakers, the cocktail mixer shakers, but it's from Hugo. It's Hugo Boss, just different. I'm a big fan of this. Green apple, mint up top. Got some greens in there, some patchouli, some labdanum, cashmere, olibanum. It's when you think apple and mint, you think, arrows, Versace arrows. You don't get arrows at all in this. But it kind of gives that youthful side. The apple and the mint do give a youthful type of vibe to it. But um, once it dries down, it gets like green and woody and a little smoky. It's got a matureness to it. It's kind of got a borderline barbershop vibe to it. That's just me. But there's coriander and stuff in here. This gets slept on. It gets shit on. I don't know why. This is a really, really decent dumb reach go-to fragrance. Safe blind buy. I mean, if you're looking for something easy, generic kind of, it is a little generic, but it's I don't have anything else that smells like this. Like the scent profile. I have other things that do the same job, but I don't have anything that smells just like this. I get about 6 to 8 hours on this. Don't sleep on this one. This is a really, really good one. About $20, $23 range. I think it was like $21.99 or something at Ross Dress for Less. Is this a 75 ml? Yeah, 75 ml. Can't go wrong. Hugo Boss, just different. Check that out. When I first got this one, I was wearing it pretty much out the shower, and then I stopped for like months. Because it is a blue fragrance. It's in the name. Kind of generic a little bit, but I don't know. There's something about this one that smells really good. It's Coach Blue. Good stuff. I need to get the green one. I almost picked up the green one at a Rackstore the other couple weeks ago, and I should have. But it was like $45 for like this size, and I didn't want to. I think I could do better. But this one, man, this one's a really good one. It's got lime and absinthe up top, which gives it this, I don't want to say bitter, but it gives us like different sort of like boozy vibe to it. Because absinthe is like a liqueur. And I think I've had it once. I can't remember. It's kind of gives off this like, it's like a green liqueur, like kind of minty, but a little, I don't know. It adds a slight booziness in the opening. So it gives a little bit more of a type of freshness with the lime. And then it's got ozonic notes, black pepper, amberwood, and you could really smell the cedar wood on this. So solid. I get 6 hours out of this. This is a good out the shower office fragrance. I mean, borderline signature scent. I wouldn't wear this in the winter. You ain't gonna get that much longevity. It's a good one. My wife really likes this one too. So I'm glad I found a smaller bottle. I like getting all the smaller bottles that way you're not spending too much and then you're not, wasting the fragrance. So Coach Blue, man, I think one of my favorite in the line. The whole Coach for Men line is very underrated. From the original to platinum to this one to green. Like I've smelled green. Green is probably one of the most universal, probably most signature scent worthy, but eventually I get my hands on that. But today, Coach Blue, Burlington, $35 for this. Check the Rackstores for the holidays. You might find it cheaper. Coach Blue, check that out. This is probably one of my favorite pickups of the year in general. This is not a Rackstore find. I found this online. It's a new release this year. Smells pretty much identical to Parfums de Marly Percival. That's obviously higher quality, but we're gonna go with Mont Blanc Legend Blue. Yep. Some good stuff. 2024 release, lavender, spearmint up top, ambroxan, sandalwood, cedarwood, a little bit of moss at the bottom. It still has that legend DNA, but it adds that mintiness. It's a minty Abercrombie and Fitch Fear / Mont Blanc Legend / Percival. It's minty Percival. But it does. It smells like a lesser quality version of Parfums de Marly Percival. So I get 8 hours on this. This is a really, really good one. Clean, good office fragrance, good signature scent, dumb reach. This could cut through the cold. It's got enough staying power. Really, really good stuff. I got this $34 for a 2024 release. It went to discounters almost instantly. Um, I'm sure this is going to be popping up at the Rackstores next year, but really good stuff, man. If you're looking for a mintier version of Legend, this is it. They appropriately named this blue because of the Embroxen and the mint and all that. So, really good stuff. I'm really impressed with this. I got a little dent going there. You can kind of see the dent. So, check that out. You can get this for a great price. I'm sure FragranceBride.ca can restock this. So, Mont Blanc Legend Blue. Check that one out. Next, I got a super cheapie here. I only wear this out the shower. I got this relatively recently, maybe a couple months ago, from Fragrance World. Um, it's probably a really, really close dupe of Raja Dove's Elysium Parfum Cologne, and that's Fragrance World Imperium. I mean, look at the bottle. They're clearly going for that, you know. But man, this is lots of citruses, grapefruit, bergamot, lemon, lime, wormwood. There's a lot going on. Lily of the Valley, little rose. I can't really get the rose. Vetiver, pink pepper, juniper, black currant, vanilla, incense, leather, benzoin, amber. It sounds like it's a more dense fragrance than it actually is. This is very light and airy. Decent sprayer, yeah. Citruses, woods, and leather, and just it's really, really good. Metallic. It's got that metallic kind of vibe to it. This must have macerated because this is actually coming off a little strong. So as light and airy as it may feel, it smells pretty potent. So, but I wear this out the shower, and my wife really likes it. So by the time I get up, it's gone. It's a 4-hour fragrance max. So don't go into this thinking it's going to be just like Elysium. It's not. This is even Elysium doesn't last too long. I mean, maybe I get 6 to 7 hours of that. I have a sample of that, but I don't need to get a full bottle of it. It's a type of scent profile that like I'll normally just wear out the shower or like as like a dumb reach lunging out of the house. I'm not going to wear this to the office because I'll have to respray. So Fragrance World Imperium. I think I got this for like $18. So I can get free shipping. It was one of those, I was buying something and I was like, oh, you're like $8 away from free shipping. And then I'm like, might as well get a cheapie, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What? Started that damn bird. What? Anywho, Fragrance World, Imperium, check that out. Love this one. I'm already kind of putting a dent in it. It's at my out the shower, one of my go-tos. Really good stuff. Pull the trigger, safe buying by Imperium Fragrance World. Next, another ultra cheapie. Now, when I say cheapies, I'm saying like 30 in the like $40 and under is the cheapie territory for most channels. For me, 40 and under is cheapie. But this one I got for like $16. And it's a Dior Homme Sport. Like the OG Dior Homme Sport. It's a complete carbon copy. It's a clone. It's not a twist. It has the exact same note breakdown, but it's from Maison Alhambra, Dark Door Sport. Did a review on this earlier this year. Lemon, grapefruit, alamy resin, ginger, vetiver, cedar, a little lavender, rosemary, sandalwood. This stuff is really good. When I first smelled Dior Homme Sport, the original or one of the older formulations, because it smells basically like it, I didn't know what I thought about it. Like the alamy resin and the citruses give off this weird kind of not sweat vibe, but it gives off a maybe aldehydic kind of vibe. But it's a sport. It's what it is. It's a sport fragrance. It's Dior Homme Sport. This is what that is. Really good stuff. I get about 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours, maybe. I've worn this to the office a couple times. This is a really good one. Um, Bottle's really thick, and for being $16, this is probably one of the best cheapies that you can buy. If you're looking for the Dior Homme Sport, let me turn this light down a little bit. Dior Homme Sport clone. You don't want to go hunt down an original. Just buy this. This will get the job done. It's not going to be the same quality, but nobody's going to tell the difference. Yeah. Really good stuff. Good office fragrance. Dark Door Sport from Maison Alhambra. Dior Homme Sport. Original Dior Homme Sport. Really good clone. Check that out. All right, let's talk Banana Republic. I picked up a couple Banana Republics today. What? This year. I almost picked ones that I bought up last year, and I thought I picked them up this year, and I didn't. It was last year. So it doesn't make the list. But these, I did pick up this year. First one we're going to talk about, Vintage Green. There you go. Eventually I'll get a camera, but I'm using my phone for now. This is some really good stuff. It is what it is. It's in the name. It's green. But what this gets a lot of hype with is a lot of the citruses, the fig, there's a mandarin orange that really gives us a full body kind of citrusy green aromatic kind of vibe. Musky, cedarwood, magnolia. I mean, this is some pretty good stuff, man. This is a good thumb reach signature scent. A lot of people in the community really like this. The opening is beautiful. It's like juicy, mouth-watering, like orange and the fig. It's really good. I think it's unisex, but I know a lot of guys wear this. So if you see this, for $12.99, you get a 1 ounce bottle. I believe that's 1 ounce. It's a 30 ml. Yeah, it's a 1 ounce. 30. Sorry. What? Check that out. This is good. If there's a one blind buy for Banana Republic, it's this one. Because everybody loves this. It's very universal. It's borderline mass appealing. People like this one. If you see it, snag it. Don't get a big bottle. Get a 1 ounce if you got a big collection. But if you want to try it and sample it for like $12, $13, get a 1 ounce of this. It's popping up at Burlington, Ross. I mean, it's everywhere. So Banana Republic 78 Vintage Green. Check that out. Cypress Cedar. This one took me by surprise. This smells like Terre d'Hermes EDT. It's got that like citrusy vetiver. It's got cypress and cedar. It smells like Terre d'Hermes. It's a little powdery on me. If you don't like Terre d'Hermes type of stuff, if you don't like those fragrances, you might not like this. So I did some research on this one before I bought it, and I was like, you know what, Terre d'Hermes, I have a sample of OG Grey, OG Grieve, the Citron type of Terre d'Hermes, and I was like, if I like that, and this smells like the regular Terre d'Hermes, well, I'm probably gonna like Terre d'Hermes. I've never smelled Terre d'Hermes. So I got to get my nose on that. I almost pulled the trigger on a blind buy on that, but I need to spend more time with stuff like this and that. So, but yeah, it's gonna smell like Terre d'Hermes with the woodiness and the citruses. Again, I haven't got my nose on the real thing, but I smelled some of the flankers, so I kind of know what that vetiver type of vibe is and that woodiness is gonna do. So. This is no different. Very, very good. Masculine. More masculine than anything. Good office scent. Good stuff. Banana Republic, Cypress Cedar. Check that out. One more Banana Republic uh, fragrance that I found a couple months ago, actually. This is getting a ton of hype right now. And a lot of people are shitting on the hype. That's fine, but I'm getting a lot of like it's getting a little polarizing because people are like, it doesn't smell like Aventus. It smells like mind games from I don't know what the blockade or whatever. Is it blockade mind games or something? Whatever that niche fragrance is. But this is the same perfumer. It's Midnight Hour. It smells like Mango Aventus. And I don't know why people are arguing that. Because it's mango in the name. There's mango, um there's a ton of like florals and stuff, and yeah, it's got mango skin, ginger. Sorry about that. Mango skin, ginger, leaves. There's leather in here. I don't know. There's a bunch of these notes in here, and I don't smell them. It just smells like mango Aventus. Think of like if people go, oh, does it smell like Jasada Ambassador? No, that's more Sauvage. That's a sweeter mango. That's a way different fragrance. Mango Aventus is what you're gonna get, or Mind Games, or whatever the hell that niche fragrance is. I like it. It's really good. Been wearing it out the shower mostly. I wore it to the office once. Um, really good. People think this stinks, and you know what? That's fine. But this is pretty mass appealing to me. It's got a couple florals in there. Since it's got oud in there, I don't smell any oud. But yeah, decent stuff, man. If you're looking for another Aventus twist, this is a good one. Banana Republic Midnight Hour. I'm not going to talk too much into this. It's Mango Aventus. That's basically what it is. Check that one out. Next, this one actually I bought early in the year. One of the first pickups of the year from Coach. It's Coach Open Road. Very, very safe. Very, very good office fragrance. I believe there's juniper in here. If I'm not mistaken, this kind of gets compared to Dolce Gambata K, but it's a fresh, spicy, kind of fruity, peppery, just a safe office fragrance. It has a maturity to it, but I think any age group can wear this. I found this at Burlington for about $30, and this is a 30 ml, and really good stuff. Yeah, Sichuan pepper and apple up top, little lavender, a little clary sage, vetiver, cedar, patchouli. It's easy. It's easygoing, inoffensive. I put a big dent in there. I wore this a lot this year. I'll sometimes wear it out the shower. I'll sometimes wear it to the office. Really good stuff. Good signature scent. It could probably cut through the cold, but spring, summer, and fall are probably going to be the 3 months that you can wear this the most. But if you're in an indoor environment like I am, you can wear this all year round. So, Coach Open Road, I get about 6-7 hours on this. You know, I bring this with to respray, but it's a really good one. I like it. It's. I think it made my office fragrances built for the office. So, Coach Open Road, check that out at your Rackstores. This next one, I've only gotten 2 wearings out of this, and I only wear it in the summer. I could probably pull it off in the winter. You could probably pull this off year round. One of the strongest fragrances I've ever got my nose on. It's from Lattafa. It's Atlas. I did not do a full review on this. This one, you need to be careful with this one. As cheap as it is and affordable as it is, this is not for everybody. So don't go into this blind buying think it's a beast, it's going to smell good. Too much of this can be just off-putting. It can make you not like the fragrance. I'm serious. I see a lot of people going nose blind to this. It's that strong. It's very salty. It's very It's the saltiest fragrance I've ever smelled. It's got a salt, like a note, salt, marine notes. It takes about a good hour or so for this shit to settle down before, when you get to the dry down, it gets a little sweeter. It's like oak moss, sandalwood. But this is very saltwater aquatic. Just by it literally smells like the ocean. But when it gets to the dry down, it's with the oak moss and the sandalwood and the ambergris at the bottom. It's beautiful. This is supposed to be a clone of Megamare, that niche fragrance. So look at this bottle. Look how thick the bottom is. Some really good stuff in the cap. The cap is like a half pound too. But yeah, man, I got this off Amazon for like $25, $30. I don't know how much it's going for now, but I think I'll do a full review eventually. But this, dude, you only need 3 sprays. More than 3 sprays, you're gonna kill the vibe with this. So, but check it out. I mean, if you're like me and you blind buy and you bought the hype is real on this. Lattafa Atlas. Check that out. All right, next. This one I talked about quite a few times. I'm definitely going to try and revive the hype because I ended up falling in love with this. When it first got released, I didn't really like it. Not a lot of people liked it. Mont Blanc Explorer Ultra Blue. This really grew on me. This one really grew on me. Very citrusy, a little aquatic, marine, ambergris, woody notes. It's kind of generic. When it first got released a couple years back, I was like, "The hell is this? That's it?" But then I found it at a Rackstore earlier this year for like $30 for a full bottle, and I'm like, "This is really good. This is a lot better than I thought." Great summertime wear. This screams summer. It's just citrusy, aquatic, a little woody, fresh, spicy, synthetic, very synthetic, but it smells a little bit like Mont Blanc Explorer, the original. That one leans more Aventus, but there is a little bit of leather at the bottom of this. I do detect that. Sleeper. This is a sleeper. Don't sleep on this one. If you like aquatic fragrances and fresh, spicy stuff, this is a good one. Safe blind buy, I'd say. But I'm not telling you to blind buy, but if you like the Explorer line and you want something fresh and aquatic and spicy, this is good. Blue fragrance, through and through. Mont Blanc Explorer Ultra Blue. Check that out. All right, let's talk about some Aventus vibes really quick. This is one of, obviously, we've got 3 more. This is the third to last. Let's talk Rasasi. Came out out of nowhere with the Nishane Hachivat cologne. It's Hawas Black. This stuff, man, it got a lot of, it was a weird release. This was a weird release. People thought it was fake. I guess Rasasi wasn't supposed to, they weren't supposed to release it in North America. I don't know. Something happened where it was like an accidental release. A lot of people were saying it's fake. And then it was like, dude, how can you fake this? I don't get it. How can you fake another brand and get away with it? You can't. So I don't know why people thought it was fake. Like, they would have pulled it off. They wouldn't even have sold it. But yeah, very, very oak moss dominant. Same exact note breakdown as Nisha Ne Hachibat. It has a little bit more citruses in it. Not as high quality as Nishane, obviously, but for the price point and the longevity and the nuclear performance on this, really, really, really good. Hawas Black, man, look at that juice. Again, my only gripe with this is it doesn't smell like the original Hawas or Hawas Ice. And then I saw Jeremy Fragrance has Hawas Fire. It's a red bottle, which that's going to get a ton of hype now, you know. But I'm going to wait on that one. I just, the Hawas line is good, but like, I've smelled better. Like, I'm kind of over that, you know. But this was good. If I'm not going to get Hot Chivat because I have this. So, and I won't need Hot Chivat. So, Hawas Black from Rasasi. Check that out. Big hype beast this year. One of the biggest hype beasts of the year. Next, this one I fell in love with. You saw my first impression video a couple weeks back, and then I did a full review on this. From Afnan, it's Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. Walks the path of Absolute Aventus, but it's more fruity and musky. Someone touted this as, I think Ross from TLTG found a comment on his page, and they said this is a mix between Absolute Aventus and YSL Myself, because there's orange blossom in here and there's white florals. That's what makes this different. It doesn't smell like a one-to-one clone or a carbon copy of Aventus or Absolute Aventus. It does its own thing, but you still get that sweet, fruity Absolute Aventus type of vibe. The only thing is you don't have the spices. It replaces it with the white florals. So, and it's a lot more musky. Really, really good stuff. I was blown away when I did my first impressions on this. This was good. This was really good. Wore this like 3 days in a row, did a full review on it, and then kind of shelved it because I needed a little bit break. I'll spray it from time to time on my hand, you know, if I'm bored or whatever, you know. But this is some good stuff, man. Really, really good presentation. I got the box right here. I don't want to throw away this box. I don't know why. The Afnan boxes are really, really nice, so I don't want to throw it out. But yeah, another one of the Afnans that came out of nowhere. In I think 9 p.m. Rebel came out too at the same time. So Afnan did a pretty good job this year. I didn't smell 9 p.m. Rebel. I don't really. Yeah. I'm good with this though. You want something different, you want something like YSL Myself and Absolute Aventus, this is a good one. Check that out. And last but not least, I'm wondering if you guys are going to guess it. I've been talking about this one all year. Favorite pickup of the year. Favorite cheap. Well, not my favorite pickup. Favorite cheapie. This will make my favorite pickups of the year. Like, out of every, like, not, these are all cheapies. But this is going to make my favorite pickups of the year in another video at the end of this month. But this, you know how much I hyped this up. Bentley for Men Black Edition. My favorite cheapie pickup of the year. Violet, patchouli, earthy notes, cedar, a little bit of tobacco. It's got tangerine, violet, and black pepper, pink pepper in the opening. Gives it that freshness. Not too fruity. Tangerine adds a little sweetness. Little bit of tobacco at the bottom. Little incense, moss. A little tonka bean, a little smoky. It's very soapy, clean, smoky with some moss, a little bit of tobacco. This is a gentleman's fragrance. This is Versace Dylan Blues Granddaddy. Versace Dylan Blues Granddaddy. What? I said Versace Dylan Blues Granddaddy. What? That's what I get out of this. I've worn this probably the most this year. It's so good, man. I don't know why it didn't get a lot of hype. For $30, you could do so much worse for $30. This is my favorite cheapie pickup of the year. If you like violet, if you want to get into violet, but you want something a little smoky, a little bit extra, you know, get this. This is phenomenal. Bentley for Men Black Edition. I'm not going to talk too much into this. You guys already know how much I love this. This is very synonymous with my channel. I will die on that hill. I'll always, always talk about this one. It deserves to be in this video. It deserves to be in a lot of list videos. So yeah, Bentley for Men Black Edition, $30. Check Burlington. They have Bentley for Men Intense, Bentley for Men, Bentley for Men Absolute, and Bentley for Men Black Edition. I'm waiting to see Azure pop up. That's the only one I need. So come on, Burlington. What? Don't make me damn stunner your ass and make you get Azure. What? Bentley for Men Black Edition. Please check that out. That's it. Those are my 15 favorite cheapie pickups of the year. I'm a cheapie guy. I love my cheapies. And yeah, I'm very impressed with this. I have a lot more, but these are the ones that I wore the most this year. Either out the shower or just, to the office. Really good stuff. Really, really happy with my purchases. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a favorite pickups, like my favorite in general pickups of the year. As soon as I get Precious Treasure in from Zaharoff, I'm so excited for that. I'm very honored that I'm able to get that one. So it's coming today. So I don't know if I'll do a first impressions. I might. We'll see. But anywho, hope everyone has a good day. Stay safe. Have a good week. I'll be back with another video, and you know the drill. Like, comment, and subscribe. What? And that's the bottom line. What? Because Stone Cologne said so. Take care, guys. Have a good one.